So we gotta listen to this clip here from Charles Barkley and Stephen A. Charles Barkley brought up a few stuff, and I think he slightly contradicted himself, just slightly, not too much, but he kind of was on point. But of course, I won't give my thoughts about this. He was talking about Kevin Durant and how, like, the older heads look at him and the type of respect, and him being that, like, ranked with the top tier players, man. So let's check this out, y'all.
Team and then win a couple championships. But everywhere else he's been, he hasn't been successful. So that's the standard I hold him to. If he want to be on a level with LeBron and Kobe and those guys, he gonna have to be the best player as the leader, because the stress that goes with being the leader of a team is really, it's a big deal, Stephen A. We're not role players. They don't have to play good. They don't get no blame. But when you're a great player, they say people don't say, "Listen, I love Sid Sabalos, one of my favorite people."
Right.
Nobody ever said Sid Sabalos didn't win the championship. Nobody ever said Mark West didn't win the championship. They said Charles Barkley didn't win the championship. That's a double standard, but that's the way the game breaks, man. I have to live with that.
Now, I agree with what he said. Basically, what he's saying is, yeah, we hold you to that standard, bro. That you gotta be a leader. That's something I said in one of my previous videos, right? But a few minutes after he said something like this as well, right? Let's check this out.
Funny about that. I'm so glad you asked me that question. Only people who've actually never played would ever say that to a great player that he didn't win a championship. Other players know how hard it is to be great or just get to the NBA. The only person would say something dumb and stupid about a player not winning the championship is a guy who's in the media who's actually never played sports, or a fan who's actually never played sports.
Now, is it me or he did he just did one? Let me know. Let me know if I'm just looking at this completely wrong. Cause yet he just now he didn't question Kevin Durant greatness in all, you know, in all fairness. But he did say he wouldn't be able to match up once he don't win that championship being the leader, which is something I said. So I'm not bashing Charles for that. But what I am, I'm a little bit, like, bro, you critiquing the casual viewer because the casual viewer gonna take what you said and run with it. Because you just critiqued KD for not winning the championship, being the leader. Now the casual is gonna say, yeah, you gotta win that championship, bro. You're gonna have to win that championship for us to respect you, for you to be considered a great player. No, of course, that's y'all, because y'all are not putting your message out clearly. Okay. Basically saying they're tears to this. Like Charles Barkley is one of the best players in the history of the game. But unfortunately, he was not able to win a championship. Now, every time someone watched TNT and see Shaq basically throwing that in your face the entire. As soon as Charles Barkley says something smart, Shaq says, "Bro, you didn't win no championship, bro. You can't speak to me." So it's basketball players hold each other to that standards. And I hate to bring up LeBron, but I have to bring up LeBron because he's the poster child for movement in the NBA and people leaving the teams that drafted them and created their own teams. He is the poster child. And LeBron is a student to still the game, right? So he watched how old heads speak to the young heads. He watched them. And he was like, nah, bro, I'm not going to be one of those superstars, these great superstars that don't is not on an organization or in an organization that really invests in winning championships. Like, for example, the Lakers, the Celtics, those are teams that invest in winning championships. So I'm not going to sit here and play my entire time dragging whoever I have to drag to the finals and then meeting up against complete teams and getting destroyed. Because one thing we learned about NBA finals and championships is the best team always win. It's a 7-game series. Damn near LeBron had a series where he lost against the Warriors and he led in all statistical categories. So he was the best player in the series and still lost. But these old heads continue to push this narrative. Then they blame the casual for pushing it further. I'm just saying, this is hypocrisy in the highest, man. Y'all hold these players to these standards. Y'all do this. Ain't nobody else do this. Y'all started these narratives, and then the casual viewer will take it and run with it. Y'all need to be more clear. But this is what we see. This is what we see. So I'm just saying, man, there's a little bit of hypocrisy in it. I'm not saying he's lying, don't get me wrong. But the fact that he's critiquing the casual viewer who does what they see they do, that is where the hypocrisy lies. You got to understand, a casual viewer is hearing a pro said something, a legendary player say something. They're going to say, all right, his word is bond. And then they're going to hold the players to that standard. KD is by far one of the best players I've seen ever play the game. And again, I've always challenged him, always saying, basically saying I'm not a leader, bro. I just come to play. And I did a video on that recently. Y'all could definitely go and check it out. But you cannot then come back and critique the player because that's the standard that you all hold them. And we see that. And then we put our opinion based on what the pros or the people that actually play the game says, right? Again, let me know what y'all think. Y'all know what it is your boy saying. You know your boy gonna always drop his opinion, and I'm looking for some back and forth. Am I wrong in my assessment of this whole situation or not? Put it in the comment section. Have a blessed one till next time. Be safe out there, y'all. Peace.
Got my channel back. Got my channel back. All them haters did was give life to Brute Reacts. Bringing you the news and can't nothing hold us back. With the next video, run and tell them that. Hey, we the Brute Squad. 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 We the Brute Squad.